Hello Tottenham fans. Welcome to another video on our channel, the space dedicated to bringing you the hottest and most relevant news about our beloved Spurs. Today we have a real bombshell behind the scenes. After almost 25 years, Daniel Levy has stepped down as the club's executive chairman, ending an era marked by major decisions, structural achievements, and also plenty of controversy. But what does this mean for Tottenham's future? Who are the new names taking on this enormous responsibility? Stay tuned, because we'll delve into this historic turnaround that could change the club's course. The news that shook the football world has been confirmed. Daniel Levy is no longer the executive chairman of Tottenham Hotspur. After nearly a quarter of a century at the helm of the club, he is leaving a position in which he was undoubtedly one of the most influential figures in Spurs' modern history. During his tenure, Levy was responsible for crucial decisions, such as the construction of the new stadium, multi-million-dollar player deals, and the management of ambitious financial projects. In his place, Tottenham begins a new phase with Peter Charrington taking over as non-executive chairman and Vinay Venkacham, formerly of Arsenal, being appointed CEO. These changes are not merely administrative. They could redefine the club's strategic, sporting, and financial direction in the coming years. Levy's departure is historic and paves the way for a renewal that promises to directly impact both behind the scenes and the future on the field. The repercussions of Daniel Levy's departure were immediate. The English press highlighted the end of an era that divided opinion. On the one hand, praise for the solid financial management and the stadium considered one of the best in the world. On the other, criticism for the lack of significant titles, something the fans have always demanded. Former players also spoke out, emphasizing Levy's importance in the club's modernization. On social media, fans showed mixed reactions. Some celebrated the change as a new beginning, while others acknowledged that, despite his mistakes, Levy left an indelible mark on Tottenham's history. The current climate is one of anticipation as to how the new leaders will lead the future. The leadership transition at Tottenham could have both immediate and long-term effects. With Vinay Venkacham assuming the role of CEO, there is an expectation of a more modern management team, one that is in tune with current sporting demands. He brings experience from Arsenal, which has already generated curiosity about how his vision could impact signings, youth development, and the relationship with the market. Peter Charrington, as non-executive chairman, is expected to have a more institutional role, while Venkacham will oversee day-to-day operations. For the squad, this could mean changes in the reinforcement planning for the next window. Furthermore, the upcoming Premier League matches will test the club's stability during this transition. The challenge is to keep the team competitive without losing its way amidst this historic change. It's impossible to discuss this change without highlighting Daniel Levy. Since taking over in 2001, he has been one of the longest-serving presidents in European football. His tenure transformed Tottenham into a financially solid club, boasting one of the best stadiums in the world and an enviable structure. Levy was responsible for historic deals, such as the sale of Gareth Bale to Real Madrid and the hiring of top coaches, including Jose Mourinho and Antonio Conte. However, he was also heavily criticized for failing to translate this investment power into consistent titles. Tottenham gained global visibility and became one of the Premier League's top clubs, but the trophy drought continued. Levy's legacy, therefore, blends impressive structural advances with a sense that something was missing in sporting terms. In my view, Daniel Levy's departure represents a watershed moment. While many fans were angered by decisions deemed unpopular, there's no denying how much he professionalized the club and elevated it to international prominence. Vinay Venkacham's arrival could be positive, especially if he can combine financial stability with a bolder mindset on the pitch. Tottenham needs to find the balance between being sustainable and competitive. This change opens the door to new ideas, and perhaps that's exactly what Spurs needs to take the next step. It's a time for caution, but also for hope for the next chapters in this story. And so we close another important chapter in Tottenham's history. Daniel Levy's departure marks the end of an era and the beginning of a new phase that promises to bring profound changes to the club. Now we want to hear from you. Do you believe this transition will bring Spurs closer to titles, or will it just be another promise? Leave your opinion in the comments, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell. Stay tuned, because there's a lot of new stuff coming.